Welcome everyone, my name is Chef George Garcia and I am Gangsta in the Kitchen, where I teach you simple and delicious ways to cook for you and your family. Today's show is enchiladas. Not just any enchiladas, vegetable enchiladas. Ingredients are Alright, I have on a nice saucepan over here, some water and some potatoes that have been chopped, salted, and they're boiling over here for me. Over here, we're going to start sauteing the kale, which there wouldn't be kale and potato enchiladas if you didn't have kale, so we need to use kale. I have it on a medium-high heat. I know it's ready for me because it's dancing. And we're going to start adding our kale. It looks like it's a lot, but it will wilt down to a point where it's going to be a little bit. And this is what we're going to mix in the potato to stuff our tortillas to make our enchiladas. I have about a can of vegetable broth. You can use water if you want. It's a little bit hot. I'm going to toss it a little bit. You don't really need to cook it for a very long time. You just got to wait until it whips down a little bit and you'll be good. Remember, chop it down finely. A little trick for this. Kale does really well with red wine vinegar. So the good thing is to add a couple splashes of red wine vinegar to it. You add some salt, because you gotta season your way through everything. No pepper, no black pepper. If you want, you can add a little bit of hot sauce if you want. Now I'm going to add a little bit of chicken broth, about 1/3 cup. We're going to use the reserve of that chicken broth to mash down our potatoes with our kale for the filling. See how it gets? It's wilting down. Now I'm going to raise it up a little bit. Now, after your potatoes are done boiling, that they're fork tender. Basically, fork tender means that when you could get a potato, stick a fork in it, fork tender. That's what fork tender means. Alright, now we're going to add our potatoes with our kale, which I added a tablespoon of cumin to them and a tablespoon of taco seasoning. You always want to add a little bit more flavor if you can. And the recipe that you find at gangstainthekitchen.blogspot.com, you won't find it there. I just added that on because I wanted to. But if you want, you can add whatever you want. Alright, I'm going to add the potatoes. I'm going to add about 1/3 of it, because I want to smooth it out, and I'm going to leave about 1/10 of it chunky. That's about it. Potato masher. A little bit of your vegetable broth, my bad. Smash it, smash it, smash it, smash it. Smash it, smash it. Smash it. I'm going to add the rest of it. Now I'm going to smash it, just not as much as I did it earlier. And that's about it. Spoon. Quality control. Testing for salt. Doesn't need any, it's perfect. At this point, you got a little bit more broth, which I am. Alright. Now I'm going to add the rest of this broth because I don't want to waste it. I will add it to the refried beans I'm going to serve this with. So, now I'm going to leave that to the side. How are you going to build this? Alright, basically, I've had already lightly toasted them a little bit on the saute pan. Our tortillas. I got some sauce over here. I'm going to dip it in the sauce once, twice, and layer it over here. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Add the potatoes. And keep the layers going. On the recipe, in the recipe you don't have cheese in it. I'm going to add cheese to this one. Wash my hands real quick. Okay. Now you're going to add your potato and leeks. These are not going to be like regular enchiladas where they're rolled. I'm going to stack them. So I'm going to do like 2 or 3 stacks. Alright. And after you're done, at the end, you're going to have the potatoes on top. Cheese, optional again. I love cheese. My kids love cheese. That's why I put cheese on it. You remember, preheat the oven 350. You're going to bake it for about 25 to 30 minutes. Uncovered. This is how it looks when it's nice and done. You're going to let it cool off a little bit. You're going to cut wedges out of it. And then you serve. And remember, keep it simple, keep it interesting, and always keep it from the heart. And even you can be a gangster in the kitchen. Deuces. Oh, and remember, subscribe, like,